Hello, dear peoples. This is Maia Smith with Freedom Living Realty coming with April market update. And this is the spring market, so lots of interesting things gonna develop in real estate world because that's where everything and everybody gears up to buy and sell. Market is very challenging in 2025 and we have to ride the waves, and there is always market within a market. So stay updated. I'm gonna walk you through this interesting report for you today. And I originated this report from MLS and the showing times. So this report shows us in Rowan County how many buyers are looking for what price range of homes and where is the most activity of buyers happening. So if you are a seller, this report will be very eye-opening how a well-skilled real estate agent can position your home so you will have more eyes on your listing. And for example, let's look at our first and second row. So you will see the second row starts from 325 price point and goes all the way to 349 900. So this is the biggest chunk of buyers right now in Rowan County. So if I come to your house today and I suggest you, or you wish and you tell me, let's price our house to 350, look what's happening. From 350 to 374, showings dramatically dropped. So if I price your house to 349 900, you will have more eyes on your listing than if I price it at 350,000, and it's only $100 difference. So see how the strategic pricing really get more eyes to your listing. And then you see fluctuation on the showings, and the next big batch comes to 350 to 345, 374. And imagine in that price category, if I will actually, I apologize. There is a bigger category which goes all the way to 499 900. So second big category goes to 499 900. It's close to $500,000 homes. But the same thing happens if I price your house to 500. Then you'll have a less eyes on your listing than more. How does this report applies to buyers? Well, if you are a buyer and you see that there is a 14 homes in your category and you see that this many people are competing to see these homes and probably submit offers, you will reposition your offer in a competitive manner. Your agent will discuss with you how to submit a really small difference in an offer to gain that house. The same scenario happens in Mecklenburg and Cabarrus counties, where we progress on the next slide, and we'll talk about this as well. And we're moving here into Cabarrus County, and almost the same scenario happening here. So most showings 325 to 349.9, then most showings to 425, 450, and then most showings to 475 to 499.9. Imagine if you wanna list, if you will tell me the list that you have to list in 465. 465 showing less than 475. So when I dip into this daily, weekly, by zip code, by weekdays reports, I can come up with the best strategic price to list your house, or best strategic price how to negotiate your offer. I can tell to a listing agent, Hey, sir, how was your listings? I can see your price point doesn't showing too good. We are a competitive offer. Let's talk about it. Let's negotiate a contract. That's how full-time professional real estate agents do. They know their data. Here I have Mecklenburg County. And since Mecklenburg County has a higher price priced homes, you can tell that 425, 499 homes showing the most. So that's a median price for Mecklenburg County. And then you see yourself with the increments how the price fluctuates. So the strongest here is 425, 499.9, and that's because this became an average first-time home buyer price range in Mecklenburg County. There is a really good possibilities in China Grove, in Kannapolis, and Cabarrus and Rowan County with the lower price point for a first-time home buyers. But if for your job reasons or your personal reasons you have to be in a Mecklenburg County, this is what the scenario is at this day in Mecklenburg County. Price point is a little bit higher there. Now I moved to a market condition and market health report. Well, market health report is little bit um, kind of volatile. And as I mentioned before, it's because of new changes and some economic and financial policies introduced by this new administration. So, what we're seeing in Rowan County, sales and listings really declined, and average days on market improved. So we still have a 3 months inventory. We are in a spring market now when the most activity happens, and that will probably increase inventory because more people preparing their houses for sale, and that increases the transactions because more people actively looking. I see completely different story in between of Rowan County here and the Cabarrus County. You see number of pending sales are so different, and you see the days on market is improved in Cabarrus County as well. So homes are not selling as fast. Now it takes 60, 90, even 120 days to sell because also Rowan County is booming with the new construction right now. There is a lots of new construction inventory. Cabarrus County is still remains a desirable county because Charlotte is overflowing to Cabarrus County. Price range is a little bit high, and you can see closed transactions went kind of up, still on a low inventory. And now with the spring, we hope inventory will improve. Mecklenburg, of course, it's a bigger county, has a bigger number of sales, but overall, if you see percentage wise, it's all lower, decline on a closed transactions, decline on a listings, decline on a inventory, and just days of on market were improving in Mecklenburg and Cabarrus. You see that it's always good to know stats, and when you're talking with real estate agent, you will know if real estate agent been studying a health of a real estate, because in any transaction you need to know how this certain asset gonna perform. Will I sell with profit? Will I buy and flip and sell with profit? Is it a good area for me to invest my money, or if it's a good time for me to spend my money? So consult with me. I'm always open to chat, no obligations, no cost. And I'm going to discuss a very exciting news at our last slide. And lastly, we have this amazing news. Rachel Gutierrez, she joined Freedom Living Realty, and we're so excited to welcome Rachel. She is wealth of knowledge, comes from acquisition background. She has a North Carolina notary loan signing agent certificate. So if you need a notary, please let us know. We will make it happen for you. Also, she has a wealth of knowledge in a property preservation. She comes from a company where she worked on a property preservation evaluations with property damages and property condition in general. She is a licensed real estate, North Carolina real estate agent. She speaks fluent Spanish, and if you want to sell or buy, she can assist you with a wider range of perimeter. She can work any North Carolina perimeter. She really does not mind driving, and she's pleasure to work with. Give Rachel a shot, and you can call her and talk to her and just make a connection. She is a great addition to a Freedom Living Realty, and I'm excited.